What's going on, everybody? This is MauriceNoChill with a no-chill reaction video. Today, we are reacting to Wolverine, the much anticipated Marvel game coming out, I believe just on PlayStation right now, PlayStation and PC. So one of the things to note, there's a short sizzle reel that was just announced at D23 that I'm going to watch, and then I'm also going to add on to this some of the previous gameplay from the longer videos. So let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to start off with the sizzle reel. I'm going to just call out what I see, if I like it, if I don't like it. Then we'll come back with the larger gameplay reel and just kind of see what I think. So let's get into it.
Let me introduce.
All right, we see Wolverine, Insomniac Games. Okay. That has to be Jean Grey. All right, so we got Omega Red, Lady Deathstrike, Sabretooth. I see it. Okay. Always fun. What, is that Mystique? I wonder if that's trash. There's a lot going on in this short trailer. A lot going on. Okay, hold on. Let me pause this for a second. So a lot of this looks like it's stuff that may have already been seen previously, and they might have kind of, I guess that's why they call it a sizzle reel, right? Because some of it seems like it was just kind of cut together, so some of the high points. But I mean, some things that immediately kind of jump out to me are Omega Red, Lady Deathstrike, Sabretooth, right? Those are some of the three biggest characters that are within the Wolverine ecosystem. So of course, I'm not going to say they're catering to the fans, but I think they're on brand with where they're going in terms of what they're doing in the game. I'm like I said, I'm not talking about gameplay. I'm just talking about strictly what I'm seeing on the screen. So I think right now, I mean, everything looks good. I mean, of course, what I'm looking at right here is obviously Jean Grey, and well, it should be what I'm thinking is an interaction between Jean Grey and Wolverine. So they're playing on to that. But then my next question is, if Jean is here and this whole thing is going on with Wolverine, where is Scott at? Like, where is Cyclops? Bro, like, your girl just out here in the streets helping Wolverine, and you don't care where she at? I think that's a question. Okay, Sentinel. Logan! You can't have Jean Grey in it. You can't have Jean Grey in the game without her randomly yelling out Logan, right? Like, she's either yelling out Logan to save him, or because she needs to be saved. So that makes sense. I think that's the end of the shorter one, right? Yep, it is. Okay. All right. So, I mean, overall, for me personally, it didn't sway me anyway into getting the game or not getting the game. I've been hearing a lot of different discourse about this game online, and some people are kind of feeling the look of Wolverine or some of the gameplay, and just a lot of different opinions, right? But there's nothing I've seen here that makes me not want to play the game. I feel like what Insomniac did was more of a, I guess, realistic look on Wolverine. So I don't hate it. Like, would I have liked to see Wolverine as, you know, the Wolverine in the comics, the furball, I guess you'd say, with, I don't know what to call the shit that he gets that he has on the side of his hair, whatever he does with his hair, that look. I don't know what to call that, but would I have rather seen like an exaggerated version of that? Yeah, because that's a staple of Wolverine, right? That's kind of who he is. But the fact they didn't do that doesn't really make or break anything for me. I think for the most part, it would have been a nice to have, but the fact that it's not there, you know, it's not a big deal. But what's even to say, like, if that is something that what makes me think that they may not add skins in the future, right? What makes me think that if you're playing this on PC, that mods might not get a hold of it and then add that in at some point anyway? I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. I guess I can. It's my video. I don't know. But I guess that's how I see it, right? So let's move on and let's look at the longer gameplay video. And I'll just kind of jump in and throw in my thoughts as I watch it. So anytime you see this, you know it's about to be a good time, right? Like, the one thing that I know about this is when I see blood and gore, I hope that they have a way to turn off the blood and the gore, because I don't know if I'm hoping that I can stream this without it. I mean, it says mature 17, so that should let me know up front that some of the streams or the live streams may be restricted, but you shouldn't care about that. If you're not live streaming the game, it shouldn't matter to you. But all right, so we're gonna watch the full gameplay trailer, or I guess the extended gameplay trailer for Wolverine. So let's get into it. God, yeah, that's a lot of, it's already, the first 3 seconds, blood. Oh yeah, it's a lot. Oh, so just some cinematic stuff. All right, so let me see some actual gameplay. Everything I've seen so far has all been cinematic. And I mean, like, it looks like a beautiful game.
Let's see if we can find the one that got away. Redhead. Might be our only lead.
The voice is raspy, but it's not like I don't know. I don't know. I'm looking for more rasp, right? I need it to sound like he smokes like 30, 40 cigarettes a day. I'm not hearing that right now.
Status update. Perimeter stable. Holding position.
Oh. That's violent. That'll be a good time. All right, so immediately there's stealth, and I don't mind stealth. You know, I don't think stealth is. So let me say this real quick. I don't think stealth is a bad thing, right? I've never had an issue with stealth in video games. You always lose me when you overdo the stealth, right? Stealth is cool if it's a small mechanic of the game or a small subset of the game, but if most of the game, especially in a game like Wolverine, where when Wolverine loses control, he doesn't care about stealth. He's not trying to sneak around. So what are we really talking about here? Like, I'm not saying that this is a knock, but I am saying, like, the more stealth that I see, the more I hold it against the game, right? So just to call out, we can keep going.
Should do another sweep. It's too quiet.
Damn, not only was it enough to kick him off of a 2-story building, but he had to stab him on the way down. Oh, this is gonna be a good time. Okay, so I seen 2 things in the bottom left corner. I wonder if that's has anything to do with like fury or healing or anything. Okay, I like the movement. It's kind of fast. Oh, we calling people freaks now. Okay, you already know you're gonna die a violent death.
Not today, Bob.
All right, we got the bub reference. Take a shot anytime when you're playing this game. Take a shot anytime. Well, if you're of age, take a shot anytime you hear bub. You're not gonna make it through the game.
We need backup now.
Okay. See, that's what I'm talking about. Ooh. So Jean just saved her life. Maybe. Or not. I don't know if you can throw someone into a truck and save their life. But is that Jean?
There you are, Red.
Okay, he called her Red, so that's Jean. Okay.
Jean? Is that you? Don't worry. You're not going anywhere.
Everyone shoot!
Okay. Oh.
Son of a bitch!
Yeah, I'd be cussing too. How overpowered do you have to feel, like, to be one man by yourself fighting against Jean Grey and Wolverine? Is he though? Look at that. Damn, she still ended up dying. Oh, all right. I mean, okay, that looks good. See, that's okay. This is what I'm talking about. Let me see Wolverine lose it. You know what I'm saying? I need to see him like feral Wolverine or feral, yeah, feral. I need him to lose control. That's the type of fighting I need to see. I don't want to play a Wolverine game and then spend the whole time in stealth. Okay, I'll always take take interactive vehicle gameplay. I'll take that. Now, okay, so this definitely looks like gameplay, right? This definitely looks like gameplay. But now I'm wondering, like, at what point? So okay, definite gameplay. But sometimes I'm wondering at what point in time is it gameplay and what point in time is it just like a cinematic transition? So there's two. Hold on, let me go back to it. My bad. So in the small corner, there's two. Yeah, there's two small timers in the corner. And you probably can't see them because my face is blocking them. I wonder what those are for. I can't really make out what they are, and it's two of them, and it looks like 4 is available, so you unlock 2 more as you play through the game. I wonder if that's stamina related, strength and stamina. That looks like that might be what that is, but we can keep going. Let's go. Okay, so this is. Okay, so he just took damage. I'm looking at the HUD at the very top. He just took more damage. He slowly, and it looks like. Okay, so it looks like what just happened was he took enough damage to go down, but there was something that was on fire in the bottom. It was like 3/3, 1/3. Wow, 1/3, 3/3. I know fraction. Oh, and it allowed him to get back all of his health. So I'm interested in what that is and how it interacts with the combat. Oh.
Was hoping for the redhead.
What makes you think that you about to win this fight? Really? Okay, so you see him heal up.
Let's get you guys out of here.
Are you a superhero?
Lock it. I'm Wolverine.
Damn. Okay. This is interesting though. I mean, like I said, and of course this came out previously, so I feel like a lot of people have seen this already. But I'm just really wondering how much of what we were seeing was actual gameplay versus what was cinematic cutscenes or cinematic like finishers. But I mean, it looks good. There's nothing that I've seen now that's that will have stopped me from pre-ordering this game by the time that you've seen this. I mean, overall, the game looks good. I am curious about the two things that I'm most curious about right now are the combat, the healing, and the stealth. Like those, if there's 3 things that I'm really, really worried about right now, it's the combat, the healing, and the stealth. As long as they don't overdo it on the stealth, there is a practical way of healing or getting back healing or regeneration that, and when I say practical, I mean like within the confines of who Wolverine is, right? And then last, the combat. If the combat is fun, like if I'm always the type of person that if the gameplay is fun, then the story can be mid, right? If I'm having fun playing the game, most of the time after the first or second playthrough, I'm gonna skip through the story anyway. Unless we're talking about like Gods of War or Black Myth Wukong or something like that. I'm not replaying that to watch through it. I'm replaying it for the gameplay, not the story. So for me, it's always going to be combat over story. As long as the combat is fun, then you got me, right? You'll at least get 1 new game plus out of me if the combat is good. I'm excited. It says September 15th, but it is out for pre-order, Insomniac Games. This is going to be a good one, right? And it's all around a good time. I think right now I stream daily except for Sundays, and right now I'm playing some Souls-like games and Tokon. I'm really just kind of trying to buy my time until until this drops, and then this is going to be the focal point until Phantom Blade comes out. But I say that to say that, I mean, I'm happy with what I've seen so far. Like, and I feel like anybody who has an issue with this is more so nitpicking at small sections of the game that are or could be changed. I think there's nothing that I've seen so far that would make me think that this game is not going to be a good time. Now, the one thing that I'm going to have to figure out is this game going to actually be able to be played live without me getting some kind of some kind of restriction or something, but I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. Either way, like I said, I'm all for it. This looks like a good time. Looks like some fun that me and the people in chat can have on stream. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this game. Let me know what you guys like and don't like about this in the comments, or come on the live stream and we can talk about it. I'm more than happy to have that conversation with you guys there too. This is MauriceNoChill with No Chill Reacts. I appreciate you guys' time. Be sure to like and subscribe wherever you guys see this, and be sure to jump in the live stream. It'd be nice to talk about it. Thanks, guys.